recording.
Hey guys!
Hi, it's Ebony.
And De'Ara.
And we are the Extraordinary Sister Nerds. Yay!
So,
man.
yeah.
It's been a very long and interesting week.
Yeah.
We might sound a little tired because I'm having drainage issues with allergies and
I have a baby!
yeah, so she's tired. But we're still gonna have a good podcast.
Yes!
So, we'll start off with the answer from last week's quote, and it was True Blood. Which, I mean, if you get, from the way it said vampires and were-chickens, I mean, I don't think there's any other show that says that. Yeah.
I recommend, if you really like dramatic shows with vampires that kind of seem realistic, but not really,
yeah.
you should watch
And there's some pretty sexy people in that show.
And, and it's werewolves, too, yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah, definitely watch it. But this week's quote, De'Ara.
All right. Would one of you overgrown condom failures kindly remove the dead fucking dragon from my runway? Guess where that's from.
Do you want to give them a hint?
It's not a movie.
Or a TV show.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
You gotta figure it out.
So, this week we will be talking about Horns. It's such a good movie.
Okay, so actually I wanted to talk about this first
Yes.
before we get started. A lot of people, this was a really controversial movie at first, because a lot of people were like, they should warn you whenever there's a rape scene in a movie and blah 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 blah.
Which
right?
I can get that. Yeah, I can get that because it can be
understand.
triggering for people. Yeah.
Yes, but it's based off a book.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if you would have read the book or researched into it, you kind of would have been told.
Yeah, okay, I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about something like this because she said that she went to go see a movie and it was Black Swan,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a bunch of nuns in there and they were getting really upset about one of the sex scenes in it, and I was like, that's ridiculous because we have the internet where you can look and see, does this have this scene in it? Does this have sexual content? Look it up and be like, okay, I don't think I should go see this.
That was one of the first things that I saw whenever I was on Tumblr. Because I was really interested in the movie because I was like, oh, it looks really good.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were bashing on it because they were like, they're not telling people that there's a rape scene in the movie. For one, does it say rated R? For two, research into it.
Yeah, if, I'm not saying yeah, I get exactly what
I
you're
can
saying.
understand if you're randomly picking a movie to
Yes,
watch.
yes.
But if it says rated R, you're gotta expect something.
Yeah,
violent.
You need to look at it. Yeah,
or sexual or something.
Do the research, especially if there are some things that are triggering to you. Do the research to see, okay, will this make me think back to a bad time that happened? Look at it, research it, look online. IMDb is really good about that. They have people have questions well, does this have sexual content? Does this have cursing in it? Is this appropriate for children?
Especially this movie, because it's all over Tumblr.
Yeah.
So all I have to do on Tumblr is type in Horns, the movie.
Yeah, and it's yeah. But yeah, that's a very good point, De'Ara.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up first. But, okay, sorry, yeah.
So Horns. Horns is a 2013 movie.
Yes.
And it's got Daniel Radcliffe, Juno Temple. Just say Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Juno Temple, Joe Anderson, Heather Graham. Well, Heather Graham's a minor, just a somewhat of a minor character. And Max Minghella.
Is Heather Graham the redhead?
No, that was Juno Temple. You're talking about the girlfriend?
Yeah.
In the movie? No, that's Juno Temple.
I was going to say, she's in a lot of indie movies.
Yeah, she is. She's a good actor, because she was in that actress. She was the one in that Golden Pot movie. Teapot movie that you told me about?
I love that movie.
Yeah, that's her.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, because you told me about that one.
Yeah,
I really liked that.
The
That was
Brass Teapot.
Brass Teapot. That's what it was. Yeah, that was good. That was, yeah, I like that one.
Another indie movie that I found on Netflix that I was like, whoa, that was actually really good.
That's recommended, very good movie to watch. It's one of those hidden treasures.
Yeah.
But Horns was directed by Alexandre, I want to say Aja. He's a French director. He is known for movies like Mirrors with Kiefer Sutherland, Piranha 3D, and The Hills Have Eyes.
Really? I didn't know that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys know that Shia LaBeouf was actually originally cast to be the lead role?
Mm-hmm.
But they actually really liked Daniel Radcliffe as their lead role, so they picked him.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. He did a good job. I mean, I could see especially after the actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. I think Shia LaBeouf probably would have done a good job, but Daniel Radcliffe's character, it's because, like, we've all seen him as, like, oh, the boy who saved the world, and then he's, like, a completely different character.
Yeah, it's like that Swiss Army Man movie.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh man.
Oh my
god. If you've
God.
seen Swiss Army Man, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I just remember going on Facebook and Dear's like, guys, this movie's weird. Like, weird.
It was weird, wasn't it, Emery? It was so weird. But yeah, the movie is actually based off a book by Stephen King's son, Joe Hill.
Oh, I read the book. Oh, the book was definitely
I didn't read the book, but
I think do I still have it? I was like, if you want to read it, you can.
I mean,
or you can do Audible. Like,
yeah.
Do that.
I'm more of an audio person than actually reading.
Yeah, I like the feel of actual books. But yeah, it's a good book. It's very dark. I mean, hence if you've seen the trailers for the movie, it's a very dark movie because it's about a guy whose girlfriend ends up dead. And he gets framed for the murder, and then while he's trying to figure out how she died and who killed her, he grows horns on the top of his head.
He gets cursed/blessed.
Yeah, because
with these horns.
Yeah.
Because everybody that he interferes with ends up telling him, like they tell you their true fantasies.
Their deepest, darkest
secrets.
Deep
secrets.
It's like, kind of cool.
Yeah, there's this one part where he's in the waiting room to get the horns checked out, and the mom's like, I wish I could just drive away and leave my daughter here, because her daughter's, like, screaming. And her daughter's like, I wish I could set my mom's... I wish I could put my mom on the bed and set matches... Or something about matches and set her on fire.
And you're just like, holy
shit. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's... Oh, my God. But then, like, okay... Wasn't there a character, though, that was immune to it?
The dad.
The dad. Okay, the dad.
Not Daniel Radcliffe's dad. The girlfriend's dad.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember why. Damn it, I can't remember why.
And at the beginning, it showed that the best friend, the lawyer, he was immune to it at first.
Yes.
But then something happened where he, like, I think he, like, pulled the cross out or pulled the cross off or something.
Oh, it's because of religious relics.
Yeah.
Okay. And, like...
And he was like, whoa, where did you get those horns? And
yeah.
You're like, oh, you can see them now.
Yeah, and they grow. Throughout the movie, the horns grow, like, even bigger. And, from an interview with the director, his, inspiration for the horns was, okay, so Daniel Radcliffe's character... His name is Ig, short for Ignatius, which is actually mentioned only once in the whole film. His like full name is mentioned only once in the whole film.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I. That's
when?
I think it's maybe like when his brother came home or something. But it was only mentioned once, like because everybody else calls him Ig.
Oh yeah, his brother, by the way, in the movie, what's his actor's name?
Joe Anderson.
He is in Across the Universe.
Yeah, he's a good singer.
Yeah, he's
amazing. So good.
He's amazing.
And his brother's name's Terry, and he's like, because Ig is like the black sheep of the family. Like, his family's got like all these talents and musical talents and all this stuff, and then Ig's just kind of not. He's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
But okay, Ig anyway. But okay, Ig is translated from Fiery One, which is kind of cool because then like he gets the horns. And he's like the symbol of like the devil and all that. But the director he wanted Ig's character, and I'm pretty sure this is how maybe like how he wanted to also translate how Joe Hill had portrayed him in the book. But he saw him as like kind of like Puck from Shakespearean literature, or like a satire. Satyr. So that's how the horns were more like Puck is, like at least at first, and then you see the horns get bigger, and so that's like instead of like more like a I don't know how it's not like more like the devil, but then kind of like the Jersey Devil kind of in a way how the horns look. It's
maybe
yeah. But so the horns grow, and we're talking about how like some people were immune at first, and it's because of religious relics.
Yeah, but it was only like I noticed. Is that right? I noticed it was only 2 people.
Yeah,
like everybody else wasn't immune to it.
Yeah, like there was also. Not only do people tell him the darkest secrets, he can control them.
Oh yeah, once he realizes like what he actually has. There's this part in the movie where these reporters are trying to ask him questions about the murder, and he's like, well, I will give one of you guys an exclusive interview if you guys beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, and it's just like this huge brawl, and everybody's just fighting each other. So he can control people to do what he wants.
Well, and the girl, in the beginning of the movie, the girl that he was sleeping with, not the girlfriend, but a completely different girl, she was eating a box of donuts. And she's like, I don't know why I keep eating them, but I just love it. He's like, well, why don't you just, what did he say?
She's like, can I have a donut? And he was like, yeah, sure, pig out. Like,
yeah, and then she literally pigged out on those donuts.
Yeah, she was just like stuffing them in her mouth. It was just,
I guess
that part was really gross.
Not literally. Figuratively pigged out on those donuts, but yeah, it was crazy because the movie started off with Did the movie start off with that? It
started off with him waking up and a whole bunch of people outside of his house going, "Okay, you killed her," and like all that stuff. So the movie started off pretty crazy.
Yeah, and so throughout the whole movie, you're with him trying to figure out who killed his girlfriend while he's getting all the horns, and you're going back in flashbacks, like how they met.
I feel so sorry for the brother. Like, he was like, I didn't kill her, because Ig was trying to figure out, he saw his brother, and his brother immediately saw his horns, and he was like, please tell the people that I didn't leave that night with her. And he was like, no, what are you talking about? I left with her. And he was like, wait, you told me you didn't leave with her. And like, he was trying to confess to him. Oh, also, whenever Ig touches someone, he can see into like what they saw. Basically, like, he gets taken to what they saw at that moment. Yeah. And in that, he saw that his brother was kind of like driving her home because she was upset, and she went into the woods, and he was kind of drunk, so he was like, I'll just wait here for you, because she was like, I want to be alone. And then he woke up, and then he saw like a bloody rock, and he was like, I didn't kill her. Of course that looks suspicious, because it looks like someone set him up. So we're not going to tell you the killer, by the way. You don't want to tell him the killer? No, I don't want to tell him. Okay, we won't tell you the killer, but like Deer had mentioned earlier, there is a rape scene in there. Yes. So we're warning you. If you watch the movie, there's a rape scene, so if that is very sensitive to you... Yeah, it's towards the very end. Yeah. So, I mean, you can still watch it, but that's just forewarning for you. Okay, what else? Like, okay, he talks to snakes in the film. Yeah. As he's, like, walking around throughout the city trying to figure out stuff, you just see, like, snakes just kind of sliding up from bushes, and, you know, he notices them after a while. And then whenever he, like, comes to realization what power he has or what he's doing to people, they start like draping around him. Yeah. He's wearing them as scarves, and like, it's just crazy. It's actually also like a visually beautiful movie. Yeah, it's a very beautiful movie. I'm gonna go buy it now. I don't own it, which I really should, 'cause like, I really like it. Yeah, the soundtrack's really good. Like, of course, it's got a David Bowie song in there. So I'm like, oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. And it has Where Is My Mind by the Pixies. Oh, my God. That was when I actually, don't judge me, that's the first time I ever heard that song. And I was like, I have to get it. It's a good song. And then, they actually say one of the things that Where Is My Mind showed up in Mr. Nobody. It's a... What? You guys should have seen the look she just gave me. What? Oh my God. That should have been one of the first movies I wrote down for you. You did, and I just still haven't. You told me it's sad. I mean, it is, but yeah, I'll watch it. It's a great movie. I will watch it with you, so that way when I cry, I can just like turn to you and be like, Deara. I've seen that movie so many times, but I don't remember where the connection is, but. Oh! The girl, again. Juno Temple, her character? Yeah, she's in Mr. Nobody. Oh. And anyway, they said in one of the what is it? Facts. One of the facts about the movie. They said, Where Is My Mind plays in this film, and it also plays in Mr. Nobody, that Juno Temple is actually a major role in it as well. Okay. So that's where the connection was. Huh. I guess. I don't know. It's just one of the facts that I read off. Who directed Mr. Nobody? It's not the same director. I don't know. I don't think so. So the director is not the same director. We just looked it up. I do have a little fact about the movie about that same character. Was not like the connection thing, but the name meaning. So Juno Temple's character's name is Marin. And it is a reference to Father Marin, who's played by Max von Sydow in the Exorcist franchise. Really? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, so, like,
It's like, it's the weird little connection thing. If you guys hear music, it's the neighbors. Sorry about that.
This is a new thing.
Yeah,
so I apologize.
We're really sorry about that. Maybe, like, on the future podcast, we'll figure out a way to, like, cancel out, like, extra noise. But for now, bear with us. But
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, the child. You wanted to talk about Ig's childhood.
Oh, yeah, so the song Where Is My Mind plays while they show a flashback of all the kids, because it's like a group of them that all grew up together.
Yeah, it's a
like
small town.
Yeah, it's a small town.
So, yeah, it's a small town.
Yeah, so a lot of them all grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Ig, it shows the flashback, and it's Ig, Terry, the older brother, Gwendolyn, she's one of the...
Glenna?
Yeah,
Glenna.
Gwendolyn. Glenna. She's like the only female that actually hangs out with these group of guys. And then there's Meat something. I don't remember. They call him Meat something.
Yeah.
And there's Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all in like this little group. And, you know, they all go to Sunday church together. And that's how Ig met...
Marin. Because Marin was new to the town. Yeah.
Yeah. And she, at the very beginning when you first see them as kids... She's sending him a signal in Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, like, throughout the movie that Ig learned Morse code to kind of understand what Marin was doing. I'm sorry. These names.
They're different.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty different.
But there's a part in the movie where they were just being crazy, reckless kids, and they were blowing stuff up with cherry bombs. And I guess Lee fixed... Okay, so Marin left her cross necklace...
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it was broken. And so Ig found it, and he asked Lee if he could fix it so he can give it back to her so he can, like, kind of introduce himself.
Yeah.
Let him know that, like, he kind of likes her. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'll fix it. And so Ig gets the cherry bomb. I guess I'll leave that as you guys figure that out. But Ig gets a cherry bomb, and he trades it with Lee so he can give Marin the... cross.
Yeah.
Because Lee was like, well, I like her too. I want to give it to her instead of you. And he was like, well, you can't do that because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Marina, stop it. And he's like, well, you can't do that. I want to do that. And he was like, okay, well, what are you going to trade it for? Okay. And he was like, I'll trade it for the cherry bomb. Mm-hmm. And so Ig gets the necklace. He gives it to Marin. And Marin's like, wow, I really appreciate that you gave this to me. Well, no, wait. Yeah, Okay, Ig gives her the necklace, and she was like, wow, I really appreciate that you gave it back to me. And he's like, yeah, and then one of his friends up, and he was like, that's really bad. Did you give the cherry bomb to Lee? And he was like, yeah, and he was like, it blew up in his hand.
Yeah, he lost, like, what, 3 fingers?
I think it's only 2.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, he lost 2 fingers, and they're at the hospital, and he was just like, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have. And he confesses to Mary, and she's like, well, I left the cross for you. Like,
yeah, she did that on purpose, yeah.
Yeah. But we also find out that Marin's mom died of cancer, and apparently it's hereditary. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so think about that.
Foreshadowing.
Let that sit.
Let that sink in for a little bit, yeah.
But yeah, and, you know, they were just crazy kids, reckless, and that Terry was really close to his brother, because his brother, I think, saved him from, like, drowning.
Ig?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the other part, but I just want to keep, like, a couple things away from you guys.
Yeah, because, like, you guys gotta watch it, like, you can't know everything about the film.
It's really good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of those really good movies that, I mean, I didn't really read the reviews about how people like the movie or the book better. I think people said they liked the book better.
Of course, yeah.
But the movie was, like, I guess still good.
Yeah, I read the book and watched the movie, and I thought it was really, like, both of them were really good. Of course, I like the book better because it had, like, way more. And the movie's, like, what, 2 hours long?
Yeah, it's, like, 2 hours and, like, 9 minutes.
Yeah, so and they had a lot packed in, but of course, when you're changing a book to a movie, there are some things you have to leave out, unless you're going to make, like, a 4-hour movie, and not a lot of people will sit through that.
Oh, also, you said something about the book being nominated.
Oh, yeah, the book was nominated for a Bram Stoker Award, and if you guys know nothing about Bram Stoker, then I am extremely disappointed. Because Bram Stoker's Dracula, does that give any hints? But yeah, so that's a pretty big deal. So the book was like, I mean, if you're not a book reader, you can do like what Diera does and like listen to the book. But I mean, I would recommend reading or listening to the book before you watch the movie, or if you've already seen the movie, read the book. It's really good.
Yeah, and the movie actually won Chainsaw Award and the Joey Award in 2015.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they were nominated for 2 others, but I don't remember what they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie won 2 awards, so that's really good.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to talk about the very end scene?
I mean, no.
No? Okay, we're not talking about it. Nope. It's beautiful. It's very poetic.
Well, okay, we can say that Ig dies.
He does die, yes.
The main character dies, which really doesn't happen in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, he dies, but the way that his death, it has to do with his horns, and he just kind of...
And his name.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just kind of solidifies, right?
Yeah.
He solidifies into, like...
Well,
turns
okay.
into stone.
Okay. The thing about this movie, every little thing connects. Like, you really have to pay attention. We say that with a lot of movies we watch, because a lot of movies we watch, they do that. They're very good at connecting. Like, you have to pay attention to all the little cues that they give you, the little hints, like the name meaning. And even when do they talk about his name meaning in the movie? I can't even remember now. But yeah, like, cause like,
I don't think they talk about the meaning in the movie.
Oh, okay, well, we're giving you hints. So those hints, take those seriously when you're watching the movie, because you might be able, it's like kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And, but it's a good movie. It's definitely worth watching.
It really is good. You know, what scene made you the most mad?
I think I'm gonna have to say the murder scene.
Yeah.
The rape and murder scene, because like it was such betrayal.
Yeah.
That it made me so mad.
It was so messed up.
Yeah, it was really messed up. What about you?
Okay, so it didn't make me mad, but it made me upset when Ig was telling his brother to take all those drugs. I was just like, and when he was just like struggling and calling out for him, it just made me so sad. I was like, why would you do that to your own brother?
With, like, all the weeds and stuff were like wrapping around him. Oh my god!
And Ig used his powers to tell his brother to like basically kill himself because he thought that he killed Marin.
Yeah.
And it was just really sad because it showed how he was just struggling through all like the hallucinations and all that stuff, and he was like calling out for Ig, and it was really sad. That made me really upset, but he survived.
Yes.
But it's still just it was really like sad to see. That made me really upset.
Okay, I guess I mean, I could say like, well, who's your favorite character? But like throughout the movie, you do like Ig. Like Ig is a very likable character, and you want to help him. Like, he's not like a jerk. Well, I mean, he's kind of a jerk, but
he has a reason to show to be a jerk, because everybody in the town's kind of just, they suck.
They do suck. Like, it's really like when people say like, no, everybody sucks, like that's really true. He's not over exaggerating. You just have to see it. Everybody sucks, and then when they tell him the truth of all these things, it's valid. So yeah, like besides Ig, was there a character that you liked a lot?
Not necessarily. I didn't really grow close to really anybody. Like Marin and Ig are the 2 characters that they make you grow close to.
Yeah.
And of course, like when you
Marin,
grow close to them.
Yeah, and then when Marin dies, you only we only know Marin through flashbacks and memory, so we don't really know her very much. Like, we don't get to know even more about her. We just know from his perspective, so we don't even know much about, like, either Ig's perspective or other people's perspectives of her, so...
Yeah, and apparently everybody in the town, like, was in love with her.
Yeah.
Because, like, even Ig's dad was like, I loved her.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I didn't understand. This is when he was telling him the truth. He was like, I didn't understand, but I just had this love for her that you didn't deserve to have, or something.
Yeah, that's something that I've kind of always been really curious about. Like, she had this charm that just charmed that whole town.
It's the red hair.
Oh yeah, it's probably the red, because as soon when she died, it was like the town was ready with pitchforks and torches, ready to kill the person who did it.
Because she just showed up as this perfect church girl, and everybody saw her as beautiful and young and just
innocent and all that. Yeah.
But I mean, that's the movie, guys.
Yeah, that is the movie. Definitely watch it. Please watch it.
It's not on Netflix anymore.
Yeah,
I tried to look
used
it up,
to be,
but it's not on there anymore. But
it might be on maybe Amazon Prime, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You probably would be able to find it in other like large movie places.
Yeah. Movie distributors. I don't know.
And hey, you'll probably find it at like Walmart or something like that too. So if you want to buy it,
yeah, I'm probably gonna go buy it this weekend because I'm actually surprised I don't have it anymore.
I thought I had it. I actually need to look. But that is the podcast today.
Yeah, you guys have a wonderful weekend, weekday,
afternoon, morning
on this planet Earth.
On this planet Earth.
Oh man, hopefully we'll all like be sounding a little livelier next time.
Yeah.
So you guys have a great time.
All right, bye.